The next time you turn on your tap, think of Kanzi Kahindi.
I would be a lot healthier than I am today if I didn't have to travel so far for water.
Kanzi lives in sub-Saharan Africa, where an estimated 319 million people have no access to safe drinking water. Twice a day, she leaves her small hut made of sticks and stones here in rural eastern Kenya and walks to the nearest place she can find water.
My back hurts, and I'm always in pain.
For many of us, water is just a tap away. For Kanzi, getting access to life's most basic need is anything but easy.
I've been fetching water since I was 7 years old.
I joined her and others as they made the daily trek to the only source of water. This muddy pond polluted by animal and human waste. Kanzi fetches water from this pond morning and evening, and she walks 13 miles each day, which translates to roughly about 4,700 miles every year. And guess what? She has been doing this for the last 40 years, which means she has logged close to about 190,000 miles. Hard to believe, really, but Kanzi is not alone. A staggering 1 billion people around the world don't have access to clean running water. In fact, in Africa alone, where the burden of fetching water often falls to women and children, nearly 40 billion hours a year is spent collecting water.
Number 4, we have what? The last one. We have the molars.
Dudu Mwero teaches math at a rural primary school. He says time spent gathering water is time children could be learning to read, write, earn an income, or take care of their family. What percentage of your children go every day to fetch water?
70%.
And the water they've spent all that time collecting isn't even clean. Some 2,000 children die each day from water-related diseases. Like Kanzi, Hannah Nyale grew up collecting water for her family's survival and often got sick. Now, she's with the Christian organization World Vision, trying to improve water conditions in one of the poorest counties in Kenya.
I'm so passionate to improve the situation here because it is an experience I went through. I used to walk 6 kilometers to get water as early as 5 years old.
Since 2008, World Vision has drilled borehole wells and installed hundreds of miles of pipeline to transport water to tens of thousands of families across this desert region.
When we came here, it was at 18%, but currently the access to clean water has improved to 62%, which is a big relief to this community.
Soon, Kanzi Kahindi's village will have access to clean water for the first time.
This is a great day for them, and that's why you see them celebrating behind there.
World Vision is installing a new solar-powered borehole well that will bring water to countless families.
We are saving thousands of lives. We are also transforming the lives of many, many children, because many of them will be able to go to school now.
Fatuma Rumba has experienced the transformation that comes from having access to clean water. She used to spend 4 hours a day walking for water until World Vision drilled a well in her community. Now, the trip to the tap takes only a few minutes. The rest of her time is spent tending to a small vegetable garden that feeds her family and nearby communities.
You take water for granted, but for us here, it is gold. Our children are clean, they are healthy, and they can go to school.
Mind you, fetching water isn't just time-consuming, it's physically demanding. Kanzi Kahindi uses a jerry can, a bright yellow plastic container, to carry the water.
Okay, don't do this on TV, okay? But I'm going to, oh my gosh, fly me.
And filled to the brim, it holds 5 gallons and weighs 40 pounds.
Imagine carrying 5 gallons of water every day. And here in Africa, a woman travels about 15 miles on average per day.
Experts say there's a water crisis that threatens the future for hundreds of millions of people. Yet, aid groups like World Vision and others are working tirelessly to bring clean, safe drinking water much closer to the people who need it, in the hopes that ultimately that access will mean education, income and health, especially for women and children here in Africa and around the world. George Thomas, CBN News, reporting from Kilifi County in southeastern Kenya.